I'm with Mr. Chris Fusinato. Chris is the director for UK and Ireland for Exhibitor, the Brazilian tourism board. Chris, very nice to see you here on a noisy afternoon at World Travel Market. Chris, inevitably my first question is about the World Cup, the Olympics and the Paralympics that is obviously going to be taking place in the next few years in Brazil. Is this stimulating even more interest in Brazil than normal, and how is that being manifested?
Right, well it is an amazing achievement for Brazil to host the World Cup and the Olympic Games. Probably one of the very first nations to host one large event after the other. The visibility that Brazil will gain with these events is just amazing. We can actually see how much people are starting to search for Brazil as a destination and to consider when they're going to visit Brazil. One thing that we have to understand as well is that the World Cup and the Olympic Games, although they're being hosted in Brazil, we believe this is an achievement for South America. So it's for the whole of South America as a continent, really.
And how is the infrastructure going ahead, I guess, particularly with a view to the World Cup, which is first? So the stadiums and the maybe new hotels being built to cope with that, is everything going on schedule?
Yeah, no, definitely. We have a whole strategy where the government is investing over £2 billion in infrastructure. So we are expecting to have 300 new hotels built to supplement 17,000 beds. And that is all over Brazil. We focus on the 12 cities hosting the World Cup. We have also a huge budget to refurbish and renew the airport to the infrastructure. So I believe the whole country will be definitely a new and an even more modern country than it currently is. The investment pumped into Brazil by the federal government, the state, the cities is just enormous, and we can see that all that's already starting.
And I think everyone's very confident that Brazil can put it off, because obviously Brazil, there's a lot in the news about being the new world superpower, economic powerhouse with a capita growing every year. So that's
right. I mean, this is really great. I mean, Brazil is definitely one of the biggest, the strongest nations nowadays.
Yeah.
Our GDP is about 7.5% closing this year, so Brazilians have so much money, which makes it very interesting, because it's not just about Brazilians going, British going to Brazil, but it's also the amount of Brazilians coming to visit London, which is becoming a huge market for the UK.
Good. And what other new developments can the trade look forward to in 2011, over and above what we just discussed?
Okay, now we are launching our planning for 2011 in about 4 weeks' time. We have planned a series of road shows. We're going to go through again all over the UK. That's England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland. We're going to carry on doing our workshops and our training. We also have online training, quite a lot of new activities. Our job is still mainly with the travel trade, so it's to get new tour operators to sell Brazil, and the ones that don't sell Brazil enough to sell more.
And is that the idea behind this new organisation, Vibrata?
That's right. Vibrata stands for Visit Brazil Travel Association. It's an association that's being articulated by the Brazilian Tourist Board here and fully supported by our head office. And it's a forum of tour operators and airlines to promote Brazil as a group. So we have already about 65 tour operators and airlines members, all UK based and all specialised in Brazil. And it's good to have so many people working with us as a group, because we can reach and achieve a lot more like that.
So Chris, finally, if you have one message for the delegates here at World Travel Market about Brazil in 2011 and going forward from then, what would that be?
Well, Brazil is in a fantastic place. I think we are in a very strong position, and I think the tour operators that want to sell Brazil, they should hurry, because Brazil is and already and will become even bigger destination for the UK.
Fantastic. Chris, thanks very much for your time and for the caipirinha, which was very refreshing, and I wish you the very best of luck for the remainder of the show. I'm sure it will go well. Thank you.